Okay, well, welcome back. Today we're going to continue our exploration of Hogwarts Legacy. We have collected the knapsack from Dick earlier today, and we're going to now create that kind of magical thread weaving furniture in the secret chamber. We do have a few more beasts than previously. I managed to collect a couple of them, and we have some kind of magical kind of elements that those beasts have given us, like fur and feathers and stuff like that. So that will help us to actually weave that particular item. And this is pretty much where we are. What else do we have? A couple of little collectors here. Nothing too much, nothing too crazy since we last played, really. But yeah, I'm excited about today. And let's get started with it. Here we go. So, we're gonna create that little item first, and that will be right here, and that will be our Enchanted Loom. Here we go. Just gonna adjust it properly. Here we go. That seems to be a good spot for this. I'm happy with that. Okay. Now let's see what we can do. Okay, so give feature 1 primary offense and defense stats by default. Magical materials can be used with the loom to add and upgrade a secondary stat or apply traits of your gear to your gear. Multiple small upgrades can be yield a meaningful boost in combat. New beasts can be rescued at the beast dance or online quests, as well as strat recipes can be collected in bandits camp. So more and more items we can now collect from the different locale of the map, and we can basically use the loom to upgrade our equipment, which is pretty good. So let's have a look. Let's see what we can do. So upgrades. So that's not, I'm not wearing this one. So let's view the upgrades. So that can give me 4 offense. Okay, I'm not wearing this one. I think I'm probably wearing this one. Crucial upgrade. This one will give me an upgrade of 2 of defense. It stays very minor. I mean, it's nothing too crazy to be honest. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. You know what? That I can possibly do. Let's do that. So now I do have this kind of upgrade slots that can get kind of fulfilled until 3 and so on and so forth. So now I've lost the hair, I still have the fur and still have the feather. I have 1 and 2 left for each. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit costly to upgrade everything, but it's yeah, it's good to know. And offense 6 as well, that's pretty good. There we go. I think I'm gonna be out of gear after that. And this is where my little kind of garden, my little safe haven for the beast is. And this is the rest of my kind of potion tables. So I do have a few things that I can pick up. Okay, so that will be for next time. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. All the plants can be collected. I'm good for now, I think. No, I'm okay. That should be ready to go. That should be ready to go. Different leaves, different mandrakes. That can be really good in terms of combat. I think I'm full with my Chinese cabbage. Probably won't need them, but I will pick them up when I'm coming back. Some of those. Fantastic. So add a trait to an item of clothing. This is what we've done. What do you mean? Okay. You should try using the Enchanted Loom to add a magical property to my clothing. Well, this is what we did, no? Ah, view traits. Okay, got you. What does it do for the scarf, yeah? Aha! Decrease damage from dumb bugs. That's good. So, increase damage taken by from goblin. Decrease damage, increase damage by incendios. Discover traits. Greatly decrease damage taken from dark moguls. Well, that's pretty good. Okay, I need more fur for this, but that's pretty good. Huh. That is interesting. Okay, so a lot of different type of other defense or attack modifiers here. I will go for we'll go to something simple like this. There we go. And
That came out nicely.
Yeah.
I should show Deke.
Where's Dick? Okay.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Okay, so sorry, never mind, that's not what I meant.
Actually, perhaps another time.
Okay, line of dialogue was supposed to be about... Yeah, this one here.
I use the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing?
No, that was just a one-off.
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Let's keep on
Can I
asking
use the loom
questions.
to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Okay, so...
Thank you for your help, Deke.
So that's good because it means we... Okay, that's good. Updated benches, fences. I think I will be able to... Okay, I think I will be able to probably build a little bit of... Put a few assets in that kind of vivarium type of situation. And we need to keep an eye out on the type of clothing items that have a possibility for upgrades, basically. Cool. So let's have a look at the next bits. So collections, we've done this, boom, boom. Okay, so now we do have benches with stuff like that. Fences, a variety of closure for your vivarium. Okay, I have benches, we do have this one here. So we can create the space a little bit if you want to. Stone floor. Stone wall, okay. Stairs. All sorts of things. So I wonder, this is pros... Yeah, I think we might be able to use that. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's have a look at the maybe the quest. We've done this. So we can claim this back. Always remember to claim them back, otherwise, you know, basically you can't unlock them. Cool. Doing a little bit of admin here. We good, okay, we have something there as well, really good. So that's it. Yep. Map is fine, we're gonna go to quests. And quests carry on this. So, this is where we are, improving magical abilities to access the next trial. So we need to meet Sebastian. That's something we can do actually. I think this should be okay. The rest of it will be little assignments. That's a cool little Yeah. We can use that probably during a combat situation using the 3 different plants and unlock Flipendo. That's possible. Um, there's the pulso on a levitated enemy as well. We can try that. I'm sure it's gonna come out during the quest with Sebastian. And then we have some conjuration. Conjuration spellcrafts. That we need to carry on this, but that will be mostly at night. A couple of little things, but nothing too crazy, nothing too little, just little quests. So we're gonna go with Sebastian here and look at the map and see what's up. Okay, so we kind of need to leave Hogwarts. Oh, far away. Sebastian, where are you going? Do I have a flu flame somewhere? Yeah, we're gonna have to run this. Okay, well, let's I'm gonna go here, exit the school, and then meet Sebastian on the other side of the map. I'm pretty sure the map has extended with the new upgrades. It feels there are more places to visit in the south area and the southeast as well, which is pretty cool. And it's fun because it means that you can carry on and you have new quests, obviously, but it's good to see the world getting together as well, and the characters and the little story threads getting together as well. So it's yeah, it's good. It's a good experience in terms of open world. You know, game. It's really creative in terms of environment as well. I think the motifs of characters are a little bit light, but it makes it a safe game as well. I guess it's there's not too much jeopardy or kind of uh, it stays quite accessible and I think true to the original demographics of the Harry Potter's game and films. There's, you know, thrills and somehow, you know, like antagonist and challenges, but it feels like it's a bit of a scary, not so scary situation where you know you'll be okay. Although I'm waiting for the HBO version. Maybe it's gonna be a little bit different, who knows. But yeah. Let's wait and see. There we go. So we're gonna catch up with Sebastian. Sebastian is one of the, I believe based on the research I've made so far, one of the most interesting storyline actually. Way more compelling even than most of the other NPCs. Definitely one of the top character of the game, and yeah, it's actually it's pretty cool. I think they all represent their own house pretty well, actually. So,
Revelio.
ah, okay, bear with me. We can do that. Shouldn't be too difficult. So, we did have an Axio. And I'm gonna, oh, you know what? I'm gonna use this one here. Use this one here. I'm gonna try this one. And we're gonna use the three
Descendo. Stupid one.
Okay, let me come back to this.
Protego.
Okay, no problem, no problem. We're doing the quest, we're doing the thing. Up L1. And the next one will demand. Oh.
Stupid one. Protego.
It will be the Mandrake. There we go. I think we're good.
Revelio.
I think we're good. Couple of yeah, spider fangs, please. That's good for my little potions. Cool. We did that. Excuse me.
Revelio. Accio.
There should be
Repulsor.
Here we go. Okay, a velvet house clock. And good for me. Here we go. So they give us the opportunity to unlock that new spell. I'm just going to double check the other one. I think it had to do with Axio. I'm not really sure. Challenges. No. Quest. Definitely quest. Okay. That was. So teach you na. So that's fine. We did that. So cast the pulso on a levitated enemy. So the pulso. Let me come back for a quick second. The pulso. Okay, so I will need to first do Leviosa and then do this one. Okay. There is enough space. Okay. So we can do that next time as soon as we find maybe a little cluster of NPCs. We can, here we go, we can do this right here. What are you looking at? Yeah, that should be fine.
Levioso. Repulsor. Yes.
Boom.
Protego. Levioso. Repulsor. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Wow, big one.
Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Well, that's not good. That was me. Stop.
Revelio.
No. I need this. And I will need this.
Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio.
Okay. That's done. Should have another one or run here. Nice.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
There we go. We did all the spiders. Well, that's something else to do. Okay, good. Well, that's good news. Huh. I'm kind of glad we did the spiders. I wasn't a big fan. What was that? I saw something moving, I'm not sure. Ooh, hold on. Can I take a take a moose? No, I can't take a moose. Well, I tried. What can I say? Can I take a moose?
What are we even doing here? We ought to be at the Hog's Head. This is a waste of our time.
Revelio. Oh. I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio.
Okay. Okay. So look, I really like this little slicer spell. It's pretty good. Just doing a bit of exploration just in case I'm coming across another kind of beast I could gently bring back to my vivarium. Mushrooms. Like, what is this?
Revelio.
Okay, bear with me. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I'm not sure if it's gonna work out. Yeah, there was. They said the Vidiosa had the tendency to help.
Levioso.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's gonna be working out.
Revelio.
Okay. A little bit of a rune here. I think there's something hidden here, so we're gonna change that again. I really need to get another kind of spell slot, otherwise. So is this something? Scarf. Not good for me.
Revelio.
How is the repair your situation? I think we have a repair your situation.
Reparo.
There we go. Side quest. You know what? Let's stick to Sebastian for now. Otherwise, I'm gonna get lost for another kind of 15 hours. Okay. We'll do the quest with Sebastian, then we'll come back to see the professor to get the actual spell. So we're stunted right a little. Oh no, we did this already. We get the spell, and then yeah, that would have been a good little session, I think. And if we have time, we can come back here, but yeah, But that's, yeah, that slicing spell is pretty good. Let's see if I can get upgraded on this as soon as possible. Actually, it's quite an efficient one actually. Incoming! Up alarm. Okay.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Okay.
This way.
Well, I'm following you, Sebastian, and whatever you want. Yep. I'm just gonna... yeah, thank you very much.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Okay. Let's see.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Rather controlling powerful figure right there. Interesting.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
That's okay.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Descendo. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Just blowing some steam. There we go. Okay, on his fire team. Here we go. We got a little something. A few more chests around there. I wonder what is this. The well. There's quite a few there's quite a few little quests around here, little chests. I think the chests are mostly in the actual property though. You kind of need to basically break in to get them most of the time.
You
But
want to cut back on pudding? Mistook you for a...
yeah.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Excuse me?
Levioso. Descendo. Levioso. Incendio.
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Flipendo. Protego. Incendio.
I'll get you.
Levioso. Defendo.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think so, but sure. So yeah, there are a few little guys around, clearly. Which is fun.
Levioso. Defendo.
You won't get away with it.
You won't stop me.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Defendo. Levioso.
Your time is short, child.
Is it?
No.
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Still hoping to survive this, are you?
Good. It's a little bit messy. I need to change that. Design one weapons for most enemy, that's fine. I think it's a little bit. Yeah. I'm gonna do that and probably and this one here.
Revelio.
So indeed, the goblins are quite close to the village of Sebastian. It's yeah. Ranrock suspect they are. There's more in Fetcraft. Do not return until you found it. We don't know what that is. Ranrock demands an update. Have you found it? Report back immediately. Well. Mystery. A guy's looking for something. Goblins for looking for something around.
Revelio.
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy
Defendo.
I
Glacis.
someone's it.
Glacius. Confringo.
There we go. That side's done. That was proper. Good. Yeah, coming back. Just a bit of fun. Okay, let's come back to the village now to see how Sebastian is doing and see if we can move forward to the next bits. I like the fact that they kind of shelter themselves a little bit here. That's interesting. A good change of pace for the environmental design a little bit, which is good. Come past here. Can I even come back? I'm not sure. Ah. Okay.
Dear! Let's get this over with. Where did they go?
Revelio.
Not sure. Where's that guy? What? That was bizarre. I can't fly for some reason. That's just not good. I hope I can come back to the village. There we go. Why can't I fly? I have no idea. Okay. Have you cooled off, Sebastian?
That
or
boy will fray my last nerve.
Oh, okay, yeah, that is a bit pissed off. Okay, I got you all the... Oh, you're back in the house. Okay. Good to know. Unless you're over here. Okay, switch out.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
Mm-hmm.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
Okay, so...
I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
Oh, okay. Quite a resented character right here. And they are the children of his brother. It feels
Sorry
like they...
about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
It's okay, I'm just... Sebastian, this is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be. Yeah.
Revelio.
Something over there. The art wasn't the same without you. Well, shop is still as foul, but you know what I mean. I hope you're feeling better. Switch up.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Oh, that's really interesting. So one side you have like a resented parental figure who kind of give up on hope. On the other and Sebastian is very kind of polar opposite. He won't give up on trying, and she feels quite um, almost kind of in peace with her own situation right there. So where are we going to do? We're going to try, obviously. We're gonna go with
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
It's interesting. It's like
I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
It's pretty rare to get characters like this. I would say it's a matter of obviously of a fruit. It's you know how you deal with curse for the wizardly world of Harry Potter, but really like sickness, and how people have different coping mechanism around the person affected by it, and that's nicely done. It's a little bit polarized. It's a bit like broad strokes, but it's working. Actually, it's a good touch. And obviously there are many layers to it, but I like the idea of it. Or Sebastian is trying to find that
not
cure.
listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Alright, let's go.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
I had a feeling there was something there.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Okay, let's go.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Alrighty.
Glaciers, potatoes. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glaciers.
Someone thinks they can outlast me!
Potatoes.
Get accustomed to that! Why grab this out?
Defendo. Confringo.
Back for the fence!
Confringo.
You've made your last mistake.
Oh, okay. Have I? Casually going
Seems your
through.
heart isn't in this at all.
Okay.
Defendo. Confringo.
You almost had a lucky shot.
I need this one. Oh, I need this, please. Thank you.
Accio. Defendo. Confringo. Potato.
Spells glance off.
Yeah. Supposed to be this one.
Arresto momentum. Accio. Defendo. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Accio.
Ah, some of this.
Why can't I hit you? You be. I won't bet. Vicious.
Potato.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for.
Revelio.
I tried to warn you.
I'm still good. I'm still good, not too much damage actually on this one. Which was good. Huh? Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Not too bad. Taking your time during combat. It's always kind of slowed down anyway, so it's generally okay, but it can get a little bit overwhelming sometimes here.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
There's a very British saying actually. Yeah. So they are trying to hide something. This one.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Let's go.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio.
They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Sorry. Okay.
Revelio.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
These freaking guys.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Oh, game if you are, let's go.
Revelio.
Let's not forget the good old loot. Thank you very much.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Creepy. Okay.
Revelio.
Nice little quest actually, I like it. It's a bit more story driven, isn't it? something more to it.
This well looks familiar.
A bit of fire, reparo. Okay.
Reparo.
No.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
It's his mother's backstory, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's the one.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
There you go. That's good.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Reparo. Repulsor.
Huh. A stairwell.
Revelio.
Shall we? Alright. Let's go at first. Ooh.
Lumos.
Don't like the look of that.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Okay, so I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It has though the magic wants to heal, and I am one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Would I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into the eyes knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man living camp today, the one who so remind me of my father. Surely it shouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but what would it be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability?
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Lumos.
Barging in. I literally barged in. Okay, well that was good. That was good. Okay, creepy crawlers.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Okay, let's come back to Sebastian.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Lumos.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
There we go, let's go. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see if we can indeed travel to the Undercroft. So something I've noticed was the... I kind of like the voice acting actually. I think the the talents are doing a really good work, and they really articulate and they take time to deliver the lines. The sound quality is really good on the recording, but sometimes it meets a little bit of ambience. So we are very close to the microphone, which is good, especially for me, for English being not my first language. But in terms of room feel, in terms of spatial awareness, so to speak, or spatial feedback, it's a little bit too clean. There's a bit of a lack of echo, a bit of reverb that could help create a little bit more of a feel for the room, so to speak. Like here, that would be
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
This is a little bit close, I find, but okay. What is this?
Why hide a triptych here?
Revelio. Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Oh, sorry, there's a note in there, okay. Diagram. Oh, that's the, that is the flames, okay. Okay.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch.
Till
then.
Revelio.
Sebastian is an interesting character. He's one of the most self-aware, almost character, even mature, but with some kind of, impulsiveness to him. Maybe that's the slithering trait, I don't know. But I find him interesting, endearing, almost like...
After dark. Do not tell.
You feel a little bit of the pain he carries as well, like the pain hidden in anger. Okay. Okay, I can't go out. What? Okay. So yeah, that's interesting. It gives a little bit more gravitas to his secondary character, and I wish they all had something a little bit like this, you know.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Oh, well, that's the most annoying thing. Okay, let's go and get a new spell. Like we said, we will. Okay, a bit of admin here. Okay, what do we have in the inventory? Must be the letters, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Talent. Okay, so we have 1 point of talent. I might go for core, and I'm going to do the big switcher of spells, which could be really good. Although I think I will need to do that. I'm going to do for that. Simply because the that is pretty good as well. Simply because you need to break the shield of opponents with certain colors, and if you don't have this on your original wheel of spells, you need to kind of reload one of the spell halfway through the conflict, the encounter. That can be a little bit fastidious. So yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay, we're going to do Vignum. And we have this one as well. So let's go for this one first, because that we have, and we have this one as well. So we have 2 spells to go to, which is pretty good. So we're going to collect those spells and see then what will be on our quest schedule, or schedule, depending of, you know, how you prefer to say the word. Schedule is American, I believe. Schedule will be Hogwartsian. Oh, it's Halloween! Oh, that's fun, actually. Of course it is! Because it's autumn. Makes sense. Sweet enough, isn't it? And it's night as well, so we might find some of those kind of monkey moonstone thingy. I mean, the entire kind of lexicon is... it's what it is, I'm gonna say. I'm not sure it makes a lot of semantic sense, but it's what it is. Pretty. Well done. Good design right there. Fun.
Revelio.
Am I missing something? What was the ping? Oh, hello. Side quest right away. Can't get the spell, but definitely hop to the side quest. Yeah. ADHD needs glory. Okay, so we're gonna wait here for a couple of seconds. Oh, okay, I'm gonna need some light here.
Lumos.
We're good friends, right? We've done this before. Yes, we did.
Confringo. Lumos.
I think we did it. Yeah, because we have to
Confringo. Lumos.
we have to go through the water and all that stuff. I think we've done this before. I believe we did it. Well, I believe we did it before. That's one of the first things we did actually.
Lumos.
A time in Hogwarts. Was one of the first kind of little puzzle challenge we had.
Confringo. Lumos.
Kind of fun. I think you come from here. Yeah, we did all this. Let's come back.
Confringo. Lumos. Confringo. Loom.
I'm not enjoying this very much.
Lumo.
Ouch. I think we took a tooth or something like this from the
Lumos.
like a little something from the plant as well. Yeah, we did all this.
Revelio. Lumos.
Okay. Come back up. And collect our sweet spell. Well, I mean, it's been a busy. It's been like an hour since we started to record. It's been a busy hour. There was a lot of encounters and little scene. That was good. That's good. It's kind of it's a good pacing. It's a good pacing. I think you can finish the game in about 50 hours of gameplay. I have to double check that actually. I haven't looked into it thoroughly, but I think you can.
Revelio.
Should be the case. Just gonna help myself. Thank you. Oh, look at this bad boy. Yeah. Okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I don't know if she's here. Maybe I missed the it's supposed to be, it's night as well, isn't it? So I think I should be okay though. Couple of things, a little bit of money.
Revelio.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
Okay.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a
Professor
greater
Garlic.
appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
Okay, let's go.
You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
So what does this do?
Wonderfully done. If you'd like
Flipendo. Okay.
a bit more, you're welcome to stay here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
So if it flips.
Flipendo. Confringo. Arrest their momentum.
Capable of okay.
Flipendo.
And it does create a form of levitation as well, so okay. Cool, well, thank you very much.
Was I?
Revelio.
Yes, the greenhouse won't keep it.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see, I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Oh, Dee. Well, that's kind of a cute little story she just told him. I find that it's strange, but since the autumn section of the game, things are getting a bit more interesting. Now, it says something about getting used to,
Revelio.
you know, Hogwarts and adjusting. That's something I don't really see with that character. It doesn't seem to be completely baffled and amazed or alienated by the world around him, whilst everything is so incredible and extraordinary and unique. It's cool with that. It's like, yeah, sure, no problem. One of the other things as well that really struck me is the fact that it doesn't miss anything from the life he had before. That's something I don't quite understand. It feels like, you know, he left London to come to Hogwarts, but it's like we know little about his background, the way he lived, who were his friends, maybe, or the people of his life. Is he, you know, does he want to see them? What was his routine? The thing that was important for him at the time, and none of this is actually emerging in the story or his kind of character arc. I just find it just a little bit peculiar. Maybe just
Hello,
me.
I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
So the thing was those kind of things, so I just skipped it because
Do come and find me if you stumble on something
I
illuminating
do
that solves the
have
mystery.
a clue about what is going on here. You need to get one of these
Lumos.
guys.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Oh, this is a bit of a commentary from your side. Thank you very much.
My entire family.
So very helpful. Thank you very much.
Oh dear.
So-
I shall get in trouble for
Okay, one trouble student at a time, yeah. So what was the clue again? What happened?
Each other without having our parents about.
My brother just started at Hogwarts as a Gryffindor. Thought for certain he'd be Slytherin. Cunning.
So, would you have a staircase with the kind of statue underneath it? That's what we liked.
My family has a lot of Muggle traditions, from my mother's side.
Staircase with a form of... Oh yeah, that's something else. We'll crack this once eventually. Those are kind of little puzzles, mathematical puzzles to unlock.
This looks like the location from the
There we go.
painting. What could be so special
Come
about
here.
it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
The frame muff. There we go. Here, good boy. Yep.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
So there are plenty of them, like throughout the entire game. Actually, just across the entire map, they have plenty of little stuff like that.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it.
You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
There we go. And you would find a lot of them.
Revelio.
You would find a lot of them around. Oh look, it's a little statue over there. You find a lot of them around. Yeah, cute little things to do. Like it's a little puzzle. It's nothing too crazy complicated. And they will be in the vicinity, like seriously, like probably like 200 meters, or yeah, just around the corner from where you are. Yeah, fun stuff. Yeah, good. Let's do more of this because I'm missing the. I'm missing a lot of flames. And when you need to then travel, basically, you need those kind of fast travel options. If you want to jump ahead of time, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I would say it's kind of a good thing to do when you don't want to spend too much time on the road. But encounters in the kind of 30 or probably 30 seconds 30 seconds rule will be bringing you a lot of XP as well, so okay. Oh, nice cards. Okay, really good. A bit of a montage right there. Okay, tea reading or coffee reading, still a thing. It's quite popular in the UK actually. You do have a cup when you have little symbols here, and based on where the tea leaves or the tea grains are falling, it might mean something. It might give you a bit of a clue, or give you a bit of a I don't know, projection of sorts, so...
What do we have here? A demiguise.
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
Oof. I'm not sure.
I honestly don't know, Professor.
At times, the future is murky to us all. As with rippling water,
I think
the
actress has a French
before
accent.
the reflection becomes clear. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
Descendo.
You have it. Now, why not?
Let's try this one here now. So how do I aha, here we go, and that's Descendo. So what does it do? It deals no direct damage, but objects and enemies are slammed to the ground and suffer considerable impact damage. Airborne enemies will take even greater damage upon hitting the ground. Okay.
Spell on the training dummy.
What is the train?
Lumos.
Oh, okay.
Descendo. Excellent. I think you have it.
Okay. There's just a bit of a slam down, basically.
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare, and, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
I find it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand many things more deeply in the days ahead. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the Wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
Very explanatory, but it's good, it's good, it's good. Okay, under Madiwa 1A. Under Professor Black's direction, his owner as deputy has Mr. to refer you the position of divination professor at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We are thrilled at the prospect of having you join our distinguished faculty. We inform you of our intention as soon as possible. I eagerly wait for your answer or your response. Okay, cool. So we have one of these. Sorry. Whew. One of these little guys here. I might go to the map and wait. Maybe kind of fast track the time just a little bit so I can pick this one up. Yeah, and we might be
now,
able.
Demi guys.
Just like that. Sweet.
Descendo.
Okay. There was a few interaction with students before I didn't activate it, but maybe we can. Maybe they will show up at some point. Although, let's try again, maybe to change day for night again, and see if the students are back. Maybe that would be the right way to go.
Revelio.
Students, okay, no problem. I like the tower. There we go. So we do have this new spell, that's pretty cool. And we are leveling up to the next XP level. We can't use the... I found this a little bit unkind. It's like collecting things that are locked per level of you know, XP, but I do understand that you might do the quest or the side quest in a different order, so it's hard to really anticipate that, I guess. Okay. New robes. Bit of a mystery here. 56, 61. Well, I'm still good here, apparently. And we don't know for this one. Okay. What do we have here? Oh my goodness, so much admin. So much admin. Do we really care? So that was a spider. That was a little exploration token. Good for us. That's the one thing. It's like it's cute enough. I think it does make sense. I think the notification, not necessary. We know what happened. It's like telling the story twice. We've been there. We've done that. I don't need to double check. I shouldn't need to double check. Okay. So you can obviously, you know, if you're really fond and you want to take time exploring all this stuff, you can. Why is this not... What am I missing here? What am I missing? That's the kind of thing you will eventually come to collect and complete if you want to do so. And obviously, you know, you have like legends about, you know, like definition about what is each thing, etc., etc. What about the combat? Growing up on this. Here we go. Claim reward. So we defeated the spiders. That we'll have to do. The trolls shouldn't be too difficult. This one we don't know. Okay, yeah, the Normantic protection would need to... Goblins, we're doing pretty good. I think we're getting there. The dog bug as well, 7 out of 10. And we are close to... I mean, this is not... Okay. Okay, this we need to figure out. The trolls as well. I think I know where to find those guys actually on the map. And more of the wolves. 20 and a 30. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's do something else. Okay, I think that's the last thing we do today. And we'll see what we can... What will be next? Okay, what's up? A little bit of admin. Okay. Let's go and do this. She wants me out of Hogsmeade. Oof. Okay, so that might take a little bit more time than expected, so we might not completely go ahead. I might... there's so many requests there that's kind of cute. Okay. I think that will take me on to something a little bit more... a bit longer to explore. This is kind of new, this area for me. And here... Oh, sorry. A bit tired today. This is also very new. I'm looking forward to explore that part here. I think it's pretty cool. There's a lot of different little quests to do, and obviously locations to discover, etc., etc. I would like to see, you know what, let's do something before I'm logging off. Let's see if we can find a... I don't think there are any kind of beast marker for this. Okay, I'll do that next time then, that's fine. I was hoping to see if there was any kind of beast markers I could use to maybe, you know, collect them a little bit. Okay, yeah, actually that's it for me. Yeah, that was fun. How long have we played today? Like an hour and a half, roughly? Yes, but not. Cool. Well, that will be it for me today. So, yeah, thank you very much for joining the stream or for watching it later. Hope you had a good time. That was yet another session of Hogwarts Legacy. I have no idea how far I am in the game in terms of hours, but I think we could possibly save. So that we would know in a second. So if we do save the game, okay. Boom! Nearing 30 hours of gameplay. So I would say actually I shouldn't be far off from midpoint at this stage. Yeah, enjoying it for all the reasons I've explained before. Nothing's perfect. There's a lot of things that I think could be better and could have been designed in a way that could have been a little bit more engaging in terms of story. Mostly, I think the world and the mechanics are working nicely. I think it's really well designed actually, and the music is also great. If you play the game with the music, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. It's great. I think overall it's a very pleasant game. It's a very safe game, and if you're a young player, I think it's a very accessible game to play. Although it can get a little bit technical at times, I think it's a beautiful experience, and the artistry and the talent of all the people invested into that particular project is very much shining on screen. Here we go. I will leave it to it. Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you next time for another episode of Hogwarts Legacy, or maybe something else. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, I will see you very soon. Keep an eye on the socials to stay tuned about what is coming next for MattGoesRogue. And in the meantime, I wish you all happy gaming. Bye bye.